Welcome back to the Secrets of Tennis, and today we will talk a little bit about the kids when they play tennis. What is the best age to start playing tennis, and what should they emphasize on, should they work on, and what's important for the kids under 10 years old to develop. So I would say a good age to start, 4 years old, 5 years old. I don't think you need to be very tennis specific. I think it's fun to play with a racket, a tennis ball. That's important to start to manipulate and get familiar with. I agree with that. There's balls that have less pressure for the kids, so they can play with a ball that's softer, so that bounce slower and doesn't hurt if you receive it on your body. So those are the balls they use for the under 10. Also, they reduce the court size, so they have different lines for the courts for under 10 years old, so they can play with a softer ball and a smaller court. They're probably going to have also a smaller racket. So what's important for the kids to learn? Yes, manipulating the racket, but it's not so much learning the perfect forehand, the perfect backhand, the perfect serve. It's really to improve their general coordination. If you want to be really good at tennis in the future, I would more emphasis on playing a lot of different sports. That's one. But also, if you play tennis, do all kind of manipulation with the ball, the racket, with what stimulates the lower body, the upper body, the eyes. So you can work a lot on coordination. There's a lot of different coordination exercises for kids for tennis that are fun. You can make it with a beach ball, you can make it with small racket, you can make with mattresses, you can do so different exercises with so different material to make it fun for the 4, 5, 6 years old. And then you can still make them hit a little bit of tennis ball, but I really want to emphasize that's not the most important. It's really that they're having fun doing exercise, and it's they play games, and it's a lot of a competition as well, but it's not so much just on the perfect technique of tennis. I would more develop the general coordination, the love to play with the racket and the balls, and to be with the group and having fun to play tennis and to go to the lessons. So a lot of parents put a lot of stress on playing well early. I would say let the kids experience as much as they can until they're 10 years old, and nothing too specific. Maybe around 9, 8 you can start a little bit more if they start getting very coordinated. But I've seen a lot of kids with good coordination because they've learned this way, and they can play like the pro but on a smaller court and with the softer ball, but they look like a bit like the Federer and Nadal, but at 8, 9 years old. But you have to start with a lot of coordination exercise, which I'm sure you can find if your coach is creative. There's a lot of different exercises you can do with kids. So it's infinite, but there's no age to start. I would say 3, 4, 5 you can already start, and they will love it. And then after, everything will look more easy when they'll start to learn a little bit more specific tennis when they're a little older, around 9 or 10 or more. So I hope that helps you a little bit to kind of clarify a little bit when your kids and what should they do with the starts of the sports of tennis. So thank you.